Alright. Whew! Medyo kinakabahan ako. Ang dami ginagawa today.
Bakit?
Wala lang. Hindi, wala lang. Dami lang ginagawa. Ayun. Yan. So, I think we're live na. And so, hello po sa inyong lahat. Ano po, alam ko kakalive ko lang kanina. Natapos ako, wala pang 45 minutes kanina. So, wait lang. Sir Jeff, are you there? Hello? Hello? Sir Jeff?
Hello?
Okay, hello. Okay,
Yeah, I'm here.
okay, akala ko nawala. Bigla kayo nawawala. Bigla kayo nawawala. Hello?
I think my internet is not stable. Is it? Can you hear me?
Yeah, right now I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. So yan, okay na siya ulit. Okay na siya ulit.
Okay. Good.
Alright. So yun, today medyo tayo, back to back live. Session, so kanina, puro English tayo, Malaysian lawyer kausap ko. Ngayon naman, si Sir Jeff. Sir Jeff, tatagalog ako. So, kanina medyo substantial discussion namin kanina. Like, grabe pala human rights sa Malaysia. Pag Muslim ka, hindi ka pwede mag-convert into, parang ganun, parang may mga laws na hindi ka pwede mag-convert into other religions, bawal mag-cross-dressing, ganyan. Tapos, may
Bawal
mga...
naman talaga sa kanila yan.
Yun, parang grabe. So, at saka yung kanilang anti-terrorism measures, it's not just aimed for, it's not just aimed for political enemies, but it's also aimed for religious groups. Ganyan.
Oh.
So, kaya ayun. Anyway, ikaw, Sir Jeff, kamusta ka?
Ayos naman. So, nakakamiss yung Pilipinas, pero so far, nag-enjoy naman ako dito sa Middle East. Tsaka mas madaling mag-explore dito. Like, I can just go anywhere I want. Like Europe, mas mabilis lang yung travel, mas mura yung pamasahe. Oh, really? And then other parts of the Middle East, especially the GCC countries like Dubai, Bahrain, Oman. Yeah, so it's very accessible. Yun. So, but of course, it's still the best pa rin na nasa Pilipinas. Yeah.
Pero alam ko naman why you're there. Nasa akin pa rin pala yung binenta mong shoes. Ginagamit ko pa rin. At medyo kinakabahan ako, baka niloko mo lang ako eh. Kung matibay. Matibay
Bro,
naman.
Jordan yun, dude. Matibay talaga yun kasi Jordan yun.
Ay, di kasi akala ko, di kasi magaling tumingin sa mga sapatos. So baka may niloko mo lang ako, kaya parang medyo hesitant akong bilhin. Pero ayun,
may nanonood, marami na ba nanonood sa atin?
Wait lang, hindi ko nakakita eh. Hindi ko nakakita. Kasi
okay.
Later ko pa makakita. So, ayun. So, at naman, kahit naman later sila manood, this live video naman, they can watch it.
It's recorded. Okay.
Recorded. So, ayun. And, so, they can watch it anytime. So, naalala ko nga, papaalis ka nun. Medyo sad din kasi isa ako sa mga kapatiran ko. Pero at the same time, kahit tiwala ko sa'yo, hindi nga ako tiwala dun sa shoes. Pero okay naman, nagagamit ko naman siya. Gano'n.
Ayun.
So, and naalala ko pa yung days na sinabi mo sa akin na you really want to teach abroad kasi hindi mo kayang kitain sa Pilipinas yung mga kisarili mo dyan. And that's a valid reason naman to work abroad and just really appreciate yung mga sinabi mo, pagkakasusan mo, ganyan. And ganun. So, yung alam, I wish makabalik ka dito kasi nga lang, ngayon pandemic, so medyo diba mahirap. Bumalik. But
one thing about me that you probably know is I easily get attached. So sa UE when I was there, so I was so attached with my friends, kila Rods, kila Ma'am Saban, tsaka sa brothers ko like kila Bill, kilala mo naman sila Arvin, Joshua, Dale, and LC. And other friends of mine like yung karamihan sa mga dati kong professors, mga friends ko. And lalo si Dr. Disipulo, my gosh, and Mr. Venturina, it's very difficult for me to just leave them kasi sobrang ang babait nila, Sir Manny, yan. Tapos bigla na lang ako umalis. Pero so far, dito sa Saudi, the first time I came here, like my first year was really tough. It's on my status. Pero I'm a very adaptable person. I think I consider myself very adaptable. And because of my major also, like be happy and content sa kung saan ka nandun and then try to mingle with other people. Kumbaga, it was a new beginning for me. So instead of kumbaga, sticking to just my friends, like not befriending others, I decided to explore and befriend other people here as well. So I'm so happy to have had, in a way, gained some friends here, like Saudi people. Yung natin sa kanila, may I just share yung perception ko sa kanila before I came here was different. You know what I mean? Like Saudis, Arabs, but no, they are so nice. Like napaka babait nila, Obed. Actually, mas approachable pa sila sa atin. Like maraming Pinoy dito and we just ignore one another, maybe because we are used to seeing Filipinos. Pero mga Saudis dito, Pakistani, Bahraini, Emirati, when they see you, hi, hello, how are you? They are so approachable.
Ayun. Batiin ko lang, baka kalala mo to kasi mga sudyante sa iyo ito eh. Sila yung first three reactors natin. Si Marlon Cartonero, si CK Galigues, si Mark Louis Ferran. So, basta these are students natin.
Si Marlon Cantoneros, he is very familiar to me.
Okay. So ayun, sila. I'm using my phone naman to check yun, mga ganun. So yun, sa kanila. Ako ba, may kawig ba akong taga Saudi? Kasi minsan daw mukha akong taga Middle East. May mga taong napapagkama. Meron ba akong kawig dyan?
Hindi naman bro. Kasi yung mga taga Middle East talagang alam mo yung mga Zayn Malik yung itsura, mga matatangos na alam mo yung tangos ng ilong natin kasi matangos yung ilong ko. I consider myself having a sharp and pointed nose. Pero bro, dito iba eh. Doblehin mo yung ilong natin. Tapos, ang lalaki na mata nila, ang lalalim. Tapos yung mga pilik mata nila, kaya haba. So, I mean, ibang-iba talaga yung features nila sa atin. And, sa totoo lang, kung makikita mo sila, ang gaganda nila. Although yung mga girls dito, hindi mo kasi nakikita kasi takip yung mukha nila eh. So karamihan na nakikita. Tsaka dito, Sir Obed, kami, segregated. So, yung mga sa restaurant, mga lalaki lang, even sa hospital, hindi kami pwedeng magsama. Yeah.
So may segregation pala?
Segregated talaga sobra. So ang nakikita ko lang dito, karamihan talaga, lalaki. Tapos, kumbaga, normal lang sa kanila na gwapo sila. Tapos, pagka nakita nila tayong mga Pinoy, iba yung features natin. So, they find us attractive. You know what I mean? Not in a sexual way, pero they see us being handsome, like ang gaganda daw ng mga features sa mga Pinoy. Siguro dahil malilinis tayong tingnan. Well, I'm particularly referring to myself kasi I am a very vain and clean person. You know that kasi magkakasama tayo. Ayoko na mabaho. Ayun. So, yun lang so far. And I'm working in one of the biggest universities here, Sir Obed. Maganda naman. Yun.
Okay. Tapos, pansin ko yung hair mo mababa?
Mahaba talaga kasi pandemic. Although, even when I was in the Philippines, mahaba naman talaga yung buhok.
Hindi ko lang malaman kung tumaba ka o hindi o same eh. Ako pumayat eh. Ako ikaw, ano ba nangyari sa Sir Jobs? Tumaba, pumayat?
Hindi naman ako tumaba, pero mataba naman ako dati pa. So, normal lang.
Yeah. By the way, trivia lang, baka pala magkamag-anak kami Sir Jobs sa malayo. Di ba may De La Cruz
kasi De La Cruz ako.
From Bulacan.
De La Cruz yung dad ko.
Ayun. Wait, dad or
dad ko, bro.
Okay. Sige. So, I'm not gonna ask kung bakit.
I mean, siya, De La Cruz Reyes. So, karamihan ng pinsan ko puro mga De La Cruz. Kumaga, ang Reyes, kami ang naiba kasi puro De La Cruz lahat ng mag-anak na. Ayun.
So yun, and today, pag-usapan namin ni Sir Jobs. Actually, medyo interesting nga ito eh. Dati kasi may mga pinakita kong handwriting kay Sir Jobs. Siyempre, ngayon hindi ko papakita yung mga handwriting ngayon kasi hindi naman sa akin lahat yun. May mga iba doon from autographs na nakuha ko from celebrities, politicians sa kanila sa Philippines. So, I don't want naman na yun ang pag-usapan natin. But may mga alam kasi ako about those celebrities, those politicians na na-interpret ng maayos tama ni Sir Jobs from their handwriting. So sabi ko so talagang legit to, nag-graphologist siya. So ano ba yung graphologist, Sir Jobs?
Graphology is simply reading one's person through his handwriting. So I think some people would ask, like, paano yun? Like, what if you change your handwriting? Like, what if like 10 years ago, iba yung handwriting ko? I think you are on mute, Sir Obed.
Yeah. It's okay.
You are on mute. I can't hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sumising nga ako ng okay.
Anyway, so no, later I'll explain it further para mas maintindihan ng audience natin.
Okay.
But basically, it's like understanding one's person through his handwriting.
Okay. Alright. So, ayun. And, and how were you able to get your license? Kasi I'm not sure kung popular sa Philippines yan. Parang hindi. So,
actually, the Philippines doesn't provide a license kasi ang, kumbaga, other psychologists in the Philippines still consider it as one of the erroneous ways of understanding or analyzing one's personality. But and it's not really popular. Like only a few of us do it. But in other countries like the United States, UK, and even some parts of Germany and other European countries, they already make use of graphology sa HR, Human Resource Department nila in hiring their staff.
wow.
What else? Yeah, and also in analyzing one's characters. At saka sa court din, ginagamit na nila to determine if one signature is forged or authentic.
Okay. Yeah, tama. And have you, may mga times po ba na you've helped the government or some institution like find out kung sino yung gumawa nito o noon?
Not really the government, because since it isn't that popular in the Philippines, and I told you the Philippines doesn't offer licensure thing for that.
Yeah.
So hindi ko tinry na maging involved sa government. Pero I have had experiences dealing with private companies, like asking me for help kung forged pa yung signature ng certain documents. Ayun.
Yeah, and I'm fortunate na may na-interview ako ng ganito, and kasi nga parang it's something that is new. So wait lang. Ayun. So kaya sige, Sir Jobs, I believe you prepared something na you want to teach us about a little bit about graphology, how to analyze yung sa handwriting.
Okay, so let me share my screen.
Okay, sure.
For that matter, okay. Okay, so I am like a teacher here lecturing something. So, but I think it's good because actually, Sir Obed, you sent two of your write-ups, diba, sa akin. So instead of analyzing it, I told you earlier, na why not people analyze it themselves, like or why not allow you analyze it yourself.
By the way,
it's better.
Bati lang ang konti. Si Sir Jobs kasi gusto niya protektahan yung yung public image. Sabi ko, sige Sir Jobs, sabihin mo kung ano makita mo sa handwriting ko, wala akong pakialam, maging vulnerable na lang ako. Siya ayaw pumayag. Ayaw daw niya ng ganun. Gusto niya may confidentiality. So, sige, I mean, at least concerned sa akin. So, appreciate ko naman yan. So, sabi niya ibang handwriting na ng mga ibang tao, at pansin ko, misa dito patay na. So, I'm not sure kung buhay pa yung iba nakita kong signatures dito. But ayun, so parang sa kay Sir Jobs, parang he prefers na na for us to discover from our own handwriting. So he's sharing his screen. Tapos makakompare natin sa handwriting natin yung mga analysis niya. Okay, sige po, Sir Jobs.
Yeah, okay. So before that, gusto ko lang ding batiin yung kung nanonood man sila yung mga estudyante kong mga ABM students, lalo na yung mga naging advisees ko, ABM 12-1M and ABM 11-2M. Oh my God, like I miss them so much. And mga psych majors na estudyante ko and mga non-majors ng psych. And of course, yung UM students ko na naging advices ko bago ako umalis. Anyway, so let's get started.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just graphology is a very wide topic. Like kung pag-uusapan natin ng graphology, it would take us days or even months. Okay, so I'm just giving a glimpse of what graphology is. So I just would like to, let me just present this. Okay, graphology using handwriting analysis in determining one's traits. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, sorry
So
lang.
questions to ponder, bro.
Wait lang. Batin lang. Sorry. Si Bianca nagsabi ang gwapo mo daw.
Okay.
Okay, sige, go.
Si Bianca,
Vargas.
yung kapatid ko.
Vargas.
Okay, yeah.
Sige, go.
Ano ko yan? Kapatiran ko yan sa Pinas. Wait lang, lipat kaya ako ng location para mas
Okay
malaki.
lang. Ano naman tayo? Di naman tayo very formal.
Okay.
Sige, sisingaling ako medyo.
Bianca, happy birthday. I miss you. Okay. Wait. Buksan ko lang yung ilaw, Sir Obs.
Okay. Grabe, di ka tumaba.
Ayan, Sir Obed.
Ayan, sure. Hello.
Wait lang, buksan ko lang yung electric fan.
Okay. Ayun, so... Yan.
Madami akong storage pads, so kailangan ko ng hangin.
Okay.
Ayun, so... just questions to ponder, bro. Like, have you ever thought at a person... have you ever looked at a person and thought he looks bubbly, she seems friendly, or he doesn't look like a criminal? Like first impressions, right? Like for instance, the first time I met you or I saw you in the University of the East, I was like, he looks so young. Parang baka naglalaro lang dito sa iyo, like that. So no, because you were so young and you weren't fat, like you were slim that time. So. Yeah, and you were really young, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so are you always right? That's the question. So maybe your first impression of me is not anymore the same as your impression of me nowadays, all right? You know what I mean? Just like my students, most of them thought that I was just a strict bad person, but yeah. Anyway, so the truth. Appearances can be deceiving. Can you see my screen, please?
Yeah,
okay.
I can see.
The appearances can be deceiving, but handwriting never lies. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, it does. Oh, sorry. And then it's actually from Michelle Drespold. She's one of the licensed graphologists in the UK. And then look at this handwriting, Obs. Okay. Would you allow yourself to have a date with this guy? If you were a girl, or if you let's say have a daughter, would you allow your daughter? Sorry, most of the time we use the British accent here.
Sure.
Kaya would you allow your daughter? My God, would you allow your daughter to date this guy?
No, because I don't understand what he's saying and I don't trust him. I mean,
And even when you just look at his handwriting, you might have this, probably impression or idea that this person isn't a trustworthy one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. And later you actually understand what we are talking about here.
Okay.
Okay. So just an impression, bro. Which one would be more fun at the party? Which one would be more fun at the party? Who is the life of the party? So you think
I think from first glance it's Dorothy.
Dorothy, see, based on your just based on looking at it, you already have an idea of which one would be more fun at the party, right?
Yeah.
And then another one, your own writing, a last naive sample. So usually I ask my students or my attendees to write a letter to themselves of at least 2 paragraphs, the verbal, blah, blah, blah. And I don't actually force them to write it in cursive form, but I think it's better to do that because it will be easier for us graphologists to understand or to see certain characteristics through cursive writing. And I don't have any problem with your handwriting because it's in cursive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what is graphology or handwriting analysis? Okay, so according to Bart Baggett, it is a modern form of psychology that identifies personality traits and human character through handwriting. Speaking of Mr. Bart Baggett, I actually studied with him.
Wow!
Yeah, I studied it with him in 2004. It's based in California. Pero I actually didn't meet him personally. Back in the day, uso na yung mga online studies.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there are two types of approaches. The first one is trait strokes and the second one is gestalt. So trait strokes, it's an individual ingredient of your handwriting, like let's say letter D, letter T, letter O, like
Okay.
individual letters, and you interpret one's personality through individual letters or words. But in Gestalt, it's like alam mo yung parang bahay, ay parang yung let's say yung bond paper, it's like your house, and then kung paano ka magsulat, yun yung mga furniture mo kung paano mo inayos.
Okay.
So that's another way of interpreting one's handwriting, and we call that gestalt, seeing the whole picture, not looking at individual
Okay.
ingredient of the handwriting. Yeah. Anyway, so frequently asked questions, bro. I'd like to discuss this because this is a good introduction for them to understand what graphology is. What does handwriting reveal? So handwriting reveals the true personality, including emotional outlay, fears, honesty, defenses, and over 100 other individual personality traits. So a lot, even emotional
Mm.
states. And then what can you not tell from a handwriting sample? Of course, you cannot tell the one's age, race, gender, religion, or nationality.
How about
Well,
pagmamahal? Love. Joke.
okay. You cannot. Maybe some people would ask, Sir Jobs, malalaman mo na may nationality na isang tao based on his handwriting kasi pwedeng Chinese or Arab. No, because I myself can write some Arab words.
Mm.
So would you consider me someone from Saudi Arabia or from an Arab country because of that? Of course not. And then how does handwriting reveal personality? Okay, listen. This one is very important.
Okay.
Handwriting is often referred to as brain writing. So, research scientists in the field of neuroscience have categorized neuromuscular movement tendencies as they are correlated with specific observable personality traits. Like yung mga scientists, bro, before graphology
Mm.
was considered a science, ano siya, meron mga nilagay dito mga something, ano mga neurologist, nilalagay dito to
Okay, yeah.
study one thing.
Mm.
Tapos, while someone is writing something, so tinitingnan niya yung mga brain activities.
Mm.
And we call this brain writing or neurokinesthetic. Like, like yung movement ng kamay mo or even yung diin ng paghawak mo sa pen affects
Okay.
sa brain activities mo. Yeah. And then, mabilis lang to, Sir Obs. How accurate is handwriting analysis? So, back in 2013, it is only as accurate as the analysis is skilled. So, most professionals claim to be 85 to 95% accurate. Based on my experience, Sir Obs, having analyzed like hundreds of handwriting
Yeah.
samples, I would say that most of them agreed naman na okay yung analysis ko. So it would also depend on the skill of the of the graphologist. Like kung baguhan ako, well, maybe may mga certain errors pero it doesn't mean na hindi ako magaling. Parang ganun.
Mm.
So pero in my case, since I've been a graphologist since 2004, I think okay naman.
Okay.
Ayun. So who uses handwriting analysis? Anyone who is interested in gaining a better understanding of himself and others or making a positive change in his own life. Oh, sir, may I be able to change my personality if I change my handwriting? Of course, we call that graphotherapy. Pero
Wow.
i-discuss ko na lang later.
Mm.
Yes. Pero matagal yun, bro. It would take like months. Okay, so hindi na natin i-discuss ng mga...
Yeah.
Okay, can you analyze printing? How about print?
No.
Yung print handwriting.
I don't think so. Unless sentence structures, maybe.
Actually, yes. Printing is simply one of the many forms of handwriting using the basic principles of Gestalt graphology. Like when you look at it
Okay.
as a whole, let's say this is your bond paper. I told you that,
Okay.
for instance, this is your house. Tapos kung paano mo in-arrange yung furniture mo. Magulo
Okay.
ba? Maayos ba? Ayun. So actually, doon mo makikita kung OC yung mga tao, let's say. Alam mo yung parang sobrang yung line ng handwriting niya kahit na bond paper siya at wala namang line. Parang may invisible line talaga na diretso-diretso.
Ah.
Yeah. So using the basic principles of the Chinese graphologists can analyze printing samples. Another thing, the same is true of foreign scripts like Chinese or Arabic, even if they don't understand the writing. So Gestalt graphology makes it possible to evaluate the writing regardless of style of language. Another one is, what about people who print? Okay, so this is the main interpretation of people who are used to writing in print. Like they prefer to write in print even if they are asked to possibly write in cursive. So it is a generality, but this is a question worth answering. People who print have put up a barrier to keep the world from getting to know them. They do not easily express their innermost feelings. Most of them are engineers or possibly architect. Kasi, bro, they are not supposed to be emotional. You know, they are not
Yeah.
supposed to be. Their emotion is supposed to be stable, or they should not be so sensitive at all.
Yeah.
Kasi pag gumagawa sila ng mga, yeah, this handwriting is usually made by people who are technical.
Mm.
Alam mo yung masyado silang technical, like
Yeah.
engineers. Yeah. Yo, kasi hindi naman sila pwedeng maging emotional doon. And most doctors,
Yeah.
they write in cursive. Bakit? Kasi they also put their emotion in kumbaga dealing with their clients or
Yeah.
patients. And teachers, most teachers write in cursive, if I'm not mistaken. What I like about your handwriting, Sir Ovid, is it's a combination of both cursive and print. Did you
Okay.
notice that?
Yeah.
Most of your handwriting, like maybe 85% of your handwriting sample is cursive, and the rest or 15% of it is print. And it only shows that no matter how introverted you are, or possibly you are an introvert person, you still try your best to deal with people of different personalities. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's an
Marunong ako
indication.
mag-adjust. Marunong ako mag-adjust.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's an indication of a person being like adaptable, or yeah, adaptable or
Yeah.
flexible, probably.
Yeah.
And then people who print take longer to experience intimacy, tend to have a strong of
Wow.
external of protective mental shell that is often seen as confidence. Yeah, it doesn't mean that they don't get in love, but they tend to protect their emotion from emotional instability. And mostly men prefer to write in print, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mostly,
Yeah. I've seen.
if not all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then why does my handwriting change all the time? Yeah, it does because certain strokes represent emotions and moods. As your feelings and moods change from minute to minute, those corresponding particular strokes will change. However, the basic defining traits will remain the same. Like kung sinungaling ka talaga,
Yeah.
it would remain the same. Even no matter how you change your handwriting. And then another one, the beginning, just Edgar Allan Poe, a great American poet, employed the term orthography.
Yeah.
And he said that when you write, when your mood affects your handwriting. And in as early as second century, it's actually it was actually a trend in China. There were calligraphers in Rome, Suetonius, Tranquilius, and then Camillo Baldi is considered one of the fathers or founding fathers of graphology because he was
Yeah.
the one who wrote the first book on writing. And then Abjan Mission published two more books and coined the term graphology. He's the founder of the term graphology. Okay. Am I boring you, Sir Obed? Na hindi naman.
No, hindi naman.
Ayan, so bilisan na
I'm
natin.
just concerned of the cat over there, but it's okay.
Ha? Ayun, okay, bro. So, hindi ko na iaano to, hindi ko na i-discuss to. Let's
It's actually
let's
interesting. It's interesting.
let's discuss this one. Helping traits. I actually divided these into three: helping traits, not helping traits, and both helping and not helping traits. Like aggressiveness. Do you think being aggressive or being aggressive, being aggressive means negative or a negative trait? No, sometimes it could be considered a positive trait, like aggressive in finishing a certain task, or aggressive in the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in finishing his goals or whatsoever. So anyway, helping traits. So let's start. Look at this.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'd like to say this one. This one is I forgot what we call this kasi ang tawag dito is I forgot. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so ito yung kung pataas yung handwriting mo, kung pakaliwa, kung pakanan. Slant. Yeah, I remember. Slant. Yung slant ng handwriting mo. So kung padiretso ba, kung pakanan, or sobrang pakanan, kung sobrang pakanan na pakanan, o kung pakaliwa. Okay, this is what you remember, bro. The more na yung handwriting ng tao ay pakanan, the more na leaning siya sa ibang tao, like yung emotion niya is towards other people. And the more na yung handwriting ng isang tao ay pakaliwa, the more na towards sa self.
Okay.
So
right sa
yung
ibang,
handwriting.
Okay, sa ibang tao yung sa right, sa left more of sa sarili. Okay.
Yeah, so kung yung handwriting mo ay diretso, meaning you tend to be diplomatic, flexible, and before you decide on something, you tend to weigh things out. Like you just don't say it right away. You just don't make the decision right away. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So itong mga people, itong people na yung slant nila, kapag ka slightly right slanted, meaning they are sensitive to other people's feelings, they consider other people's emotions. So ang tendency is they don't want to offend people. Like when they offend other people, they say sorry, blah, blah, blah. And the more na pakanan to, the more na emotional sila. Ang tendency, bro, kapag sobrang pakanan yung handwriting, let's say, for example, let me just show you one. The good thing about this, let's say like that. Like that. Sobrang pakanan. Ang nangyayari is, yung handwriting nila nagiging pababa.
Okay.
And yung pababa na stroke, hindi siya magandang indication. It's an indication of instability, like yung handwriting na ganito, depression to, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
Yun. So kasi nga sobra silang concerned about what other people would say about them. So ang tendency, they easily get emotionally disturbed. Ayun, so ano pa ba? Kapag naman yung handwriting is medyo pakaliwa, okay lang yun kasi meaning mas prefer mo na mag-isa, or hindi mo man prefer mag-isa, mas masaya ka or comfortable ka when you are just alone. You know what I mean? Pero kapag yung handwriting mo sobrang pakaliwa na, oh my gosh, I'm just using my mouse. Ayan, yung sobrang pakaliwa na, bro, I hope you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, bro. Meaning sobra ka namang isolated and you don't want to deal with other people, and it easily stresses you out kapag may ibang tao sa paligid mo.
Mm.
So, it's still ang maganda pa ring handwriting is either pataas or a little bit right slanted and a little bit left slanted. It's just a matter of being balanced. Alam mo yung mas nasa gitna lang. Kapag gumano na yung handwriting mo, hindi na. Tsaka tingnan mo, yung handwriting na sobrang pakanan or sobrang pakaliwan, hindi mo na maintindihan. Okay, so ambivert, you know what being ambivert is? Shown by a person's slanted is midway between vertical and right. Okay, so ambivert meaning he's a very flexible person because he can be introvert and he can be extrovert sometimes. I think so, pero nakita ko yung handwriting mo is a little bit leaning to the left, if I'm not mistaken.
So what does it mean? So mas introvert ako.
Hindi. You could be an ambivert person, meaning you can deal with extrovert ones, pero it is easier for you to think well or to function well kapag mag-isa ka at ginagawa mo yung task mo without being helped by other people. So that's actually a normal characteristic of most lawyers.
Okay.
Yeah. Although they tend to be sociable, pero they need some time to be alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and someone is calling me. Wait lang, Sir Obed.
Love life ba yan?
Hindi, wala akong love life. And, galing sa sa mga co-teachers kong Pinoy. Anyway, wala akong love life at kung may ma-refer ka, sir, i-refer mo. Ayun, so the next one is, look at this. J or I.
Okay.
Yung tuldok doon. So look at this. Yeah, yung tuldok doon is the more na yung tuldok ay tamang-tama lang doon. Let's say pakanan yung handwriting mo, sir. Kung pakanan yung handwriting mo at nandun pa rin yung tuldok, meaning the more na you are attentive to details, especially kapag mas mababa.
Yeah.
Especially the more na mas mababa yung tuldok niya. Pero the more na tumataas siya or the more na like let's say J tapos nandito or J nandiyan. So the more na you tend to, you know what I mean, that you don't care about details. Not necessarily that you don't care about details, but you don't easily get irritated kapag yung mga may konting mali, ganun. So, attentive to details. Ito yung mga taong, alam mo yung kahit sobrang konting error lang nakikita nila. So, they are attentive to details. And it's actually a good characteristic, especially sa mga mechanics, electronics.
Siyempre, kailangan nila.
Yeah, even to lawyers, I think this is a good characteristic or a good trait. Kasi, once you miss certain details or alam mo yun, relevant details sa case mo, pwede ka matalo. Okay, so I just explained it, that revealed by the dots on the I and J being placed close to the stem. So this is the stem. And then, look at this. M. Yeah, hump ng M. Kung pababa, kung pataas. I want, diplomacy. Okay. Down slanted humps toward the right. Down slanted hump toward the right. On M's and N's, this person has the ability to say things in a way that other people want to hear. He can also phrase touchy subjects in a nice, unoffensive way. I think I am not a diplomatic person because when I see something, I'm trying my best to be a diplomatic one kasi nasa profession ko yung counseling, di ba? And all. Ito siya like kapag pangit ka talaga, I say, okay? You know what I mean? Just kidding. Especially pag mabaho, ayoko ng mabaho. Anyway, just kidding, bro. Yeah. So, yeah, look at this. Anong impression mo, sir, dito kapag nakita mo yung ganyan?
Well, actually, una kong nakita kagad parang, I just thought about Goldilocks, I don't know why.
Goldilocks. Ano ba si Goldilocks? Magaling kumanta?
Hindi, yung yung Goldilocks na, ano ba yun? Yung click ba yun?
Ano ba yun? Okay, it's a desire for responsibility. So, it's actually, and it's actually the opposite of Goldilocks kasi si Goldilocks, di ba, quite irresponsible and
I forgot about her.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so desire for a responsibility. This one is actually a good trait. Pag nakita mo to, bet pakasalan mo na yung
Ay, grabe.
jowa mo na. Hindi kidding.
Ay, ko, sana nga may girlfriend ako.
Though it could have two interpretations, bro. Pwede rin tong vanity or pride.
Okay.
Yeah, pero yung vanity niya or pride niya is because he or she is looking for responsibility. Like, normally makikita mo to sa mga politicians, like alam mo yun, yung mga people who would like to be uh, to be seen as popular or famous kasi nga they want responsibility. Yeah, shown by a large round loop at the beginning of a word, usually in capital letters like W or M.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so we're moving on. Next is, just look at this one. T. Are you enjoying it so far, sir? Tell me if I'm boring you.
No, I'm not bored. I'm a bit sleepy, but because I'm still awake, it means I'm interested.
Okay, bro. So this one, nakikita mo yung sobrang haba na T. Like yung two T's meeting sa, okay, it could be considered enthusiasm. Pero meron ding iba.
May
it
ganyan
could
ako
also
sa
be
firm ako.
Yeah, you are an enthusiastic person, Obed, and you know that. Right?
Yeah.
So, and usually long stroke that makes the bar of the letter T. The writer bubbles over with enthusiasm and excitement. Enthusiasm is blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, this one, that's another interpretation. Like, pag nag-meet yung dalawa, pero ito naman, Obed, sobrang taas na. Nakita mo?
Yeah.
Alam mo yung halos nasa,
Yeah.
So, it's a high self-esteem. The more na mataas yun, the more na mataas yung self-esteem ng tao. Let's say this one, Obed. Kung yung letter T mo, ito yung stem. Ito yung stem, tas ito yung bar. So, you think your self-esteem is high? Not really. Yeah, how about your self-esteem like that?
No way.
Yeah. How about yung tao na yung self-esteem ganyan?
Wow.
Okay, you think that is still a normal self-esteem, bro?
I don't know what's normal actually.
No, actually, bro, some graphologists interpret this differently kasi ang tingin nila is ito yung reality, this is the reality, tapos ito yung iyong self-esteem. Like, alam mo yung masyado kang deluded.
Okay.
You think of yung self-regard mo masyado mataas that people no longer see yung significance ng dalawa. Like, yung reality mo is eto lang, tapos yung self-esteem mo is ubod ng taas. Like that.
Okay.
So far, hindi naman sumaas yung letter T ko ng ganyan kasi I still know kung ano yung mga weaknesses ko. I still know kung saan ako mahina. And high cross T-bar. This reveals confidence, ambition, the ability to plan ahead, high goals. It's actually a good handwriting, pero kapag sobrang tumaas na yun at lumampas na, yun, that makes it negative. Okay, so, look at this. Pataas yung handwriting. I think, Sir Obed, yung handwriting mo is, I think, pataas.
Ay, sorry, di ko napapansin yun. Akala ko nga pababae.
No, ang handwriting mo, Sir Obed, I remember. Parang wave, pataas, then pag ganyan, pataas. Not necessarily yung, look at this, sir. Let's say may susulat ako. I understand, oh my gosh, kasi mouse lang gamit ko. Ayan, pataas ng konti, tapos bumaba ng konti. Alam mo yung medyo naggaganyan? Okay, ikaw na bahala mag-interpret doon. Basta sasabihin ko na lang kung ano. This is what I'm saying. Kapag may nakita kong anything, ikaw na bahala magsabi. Okay, optimism. So if most of your handwriting is pataas, going up, it means you are an optimistic person, you are full of positivity. So a negative, ang counterpart niyan, bro, is pababa. Just like what I said earlier, it means negative mood. It could be an indication of depression. Yeah.
Okay.
This is what you have to remember for the sake of audience, especially those who are new to graphology. Hindi niyo pwedeng, first time mo lang makita yung handwriting, bro, tapos yung isang handwriting lang nakita mo, depressed. You don't say it that way. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
kailangan bago mo masabi na yung characteristic ng isang tao is, kumbaga authentic or totoo or talagang yun, kailangan makita mo yung different samples ng handwriting niya. Kagaya ng sinend mo sa akin, sir, ang dami mong sinulat doon. So,
Yeah.
makikita ko kaagad yung trend. Hindi yung pinagsulat lang kita ng pangalan, tapos pababa na,
May
May
consistency naman siya.
all that consistency. Ayun.
Okay, change ng mood meron yun sa akin.
Yeah.
Sige, later pag-usapan natin yan.
Okay, so
after
revealed by a... Okay, and then, bro, look at this.
Ano yan?
Ano yung nakikita mo? Yung
Star?
parang may ribbon.
Ay,
Parang may ribbon.
Oo.
Especially sa F-board, kapag kayong bumalik, yung bumalik na gano'n,
Ano yan? Google na.
create ng ribbon.
Parang
or
star
T.
lang,
Let's say, yeah. Actually, may mga ganyang handwriting, and it's actually a good indication because it means persistence.
Wow.
Like, yeah, kahit anong hirap ng buhay, he will still do his best to surpass it. Yeah. So, strokes that double back over the letter and end toward the right, usually located in the T and F. This person has the quality of not giving up when confronted with temporary setbacks. The next one is, T-bar and the T-stem and the D-stem. Look at this, pride and dignity. This is what I'm saying. The higher it is, the higher your pride and dignity. Yeah. The higher, oh my gosh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yung ano ko yung key. Ayan. Yeah, pero meron ding pangit na side yan.
Oh?
Alam mo yan, bawa, open. Bed. Like you have pride and dignity, pero pag sobrang taas na, masyado ka ng,
Ay, grabe.
you know what I mean?
Oo, Superman na kung ano-ano.
Yeah. I don't care about you. Yeah, pero mas okay yung stroke na Sir Obed, if I may share. Okay
Sure.
yung stroke na hindi masyadong malaki yung loop. Kasi the more na malaki yung loop, the more na pangit yung tendency niya.
What do you mean pangit? So, more of parang ano siya, parang snobbish or namamalas
Yeah.
na okay.
Yeah. And the more na mataas yung delusion niya. I am the best of all.
Wow!
No one can beat me. Like that. Anyway,
may
sa ano yun, sa not helping traits yun.
Yan, okay,
We are
okay.
talking about helping traits.
Yeah.
So, okay. So this one, this is the problem. Minsan sa Zoom. Okay. So look at the T stroke. What a bar? Self-control. So a T bar that is curved in a concave shape.
Yeah.
Concave shape.
Uh-huh.
Much like a shallow saucer, the stronger the curve, the more self-control is implemented. So an umbrella shape signifies the person is obviously trying to exert control over an action, compulsion, or situation in his life. It's like, alam mo yung holding on an umbrella, tapos kahit na may ulan siya, you are still trying your best to persist, to solve a problem. Like that. So self-control. Yeah. So, ito yung mga taong kahit na nanggigigil na sila sa isang sitwasyon, they can still control themselves. Yeah. I hope you remember some, pero Sir Obed, pwede ako mag-share sa'yo ng mga notes on this kung interesado ka.
Sure.
Okay, so look at the signature, bro. The signature is, meron siyang ano tag dito? Line. Line na pataas, especially pag pataas siya, it's an indication of self-reliance and leadership. This one is not good, bro. Look at this. Meron siyang line pero nagkaroon ng X na formation.
Okay.
That's not a good indication. Mamaya sasabihin ko sa iyo
Sige.
sa unhelping traits. Pero so far, this one and this one is good. This one is also good kasi meaning self-reliant siya and he could be considered a leader or he could be considered a good leader. Kaya lang, okay, let me tell you this. Kaya lang, kapag may X formation kasi, alam mo yung, he blames himself all the time. Lagi siya nagsasalpiti.
Okay.
Lagi siyang, nakakainis, kaya nag-fail yung organization, it's because of me. Kumbaga, papakita niya sa ibang tao, I'm a good leader, I'm one of the best leaders, pero deep inside, he feels so unhappy, and you know what I mean? Yun.
Yeah.
Meron akong expression, sir, na you know what I mean, sorry.
It's okay though.
It's just an expression. Okay, so, oh, look at this. It's like dancing.
Yeah.
Dancing.
Ta-ra-ra-ta.
Yeah, sense of humor, bro. Sense of humor. Actually, karamihan ng mga nasa, alam mo yung mga anak ko na mga maa-RT. Yung mga anak ko sa, naging prof ka ba ng mga ABM 11, 2M?
Maybe there's a chance, but I think I've encountered some artistic ABM students.
Yeah, yung mga magugulo sila at saka mga palatawa. Ganon. So, ayun, sense of humor, Chong. And nakita ko sa mga handwriting nila, may mga ganyan, may mga iba sa kanila na maa-RT. And then, shown by the wavy T-bar and or flourishing wavy beginning. It's okay, bro. It's okay. May flatmate kasi ako from Egypt. And then stroke in word patterns. This person has a silly sense of humor and can become witty if the stroke ends with a sharp point. Sharp point.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So, nandito na tayo sa not helping traits. So far, sir, anong masasabi mo sa natin, sa session na to?
Well, it's more than what I expected. Kasi nga, ang originally, gagawin ko lang sana yung sa handwriting ko. Pero nga, ngayon na you shared the slides, I think this one is shareable for academic purposes din. And I think mas marami makikinabang because of the format that you thought about. So, buti you told me that you want to change how we'll do this in the review. So, it's better than what I initially thought.
Okay, sir. So, I hope nga marami pa nanonood kasi mas maganda tong. Wait lang, isi-share ko sa shinare sa akin ng kapatid kong si Bianca. Isi-share ko siya sa ko.
Yeah.
Wait lang. Sir, wait lang. Isi-share ko siya sa... sa
Isang skill ko yan, waiting. Ganon. Ayun. Yeah, waiting. May isa pa ako hinihintay mag-reply eh. I'm not demanding for a reply, pero sana mag-reply siya. Ganon.
Oh, kung sino man yan, sir, kawalan ka niya kapag hindi siya nag-reply sa'yo. Ayun. So, wait lang. Pwede bang i-share to sa store? Ay, yeah, pwede.
Yeah.
Yeah, yan. Para na may matutunan sila. Ganda rin kaya. Okay, sir. Not helping traits.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one is, look at this. Retrace. Retrace Y or G. Retrace, like wala ka makitang loop.
Okay.
Anyway,
Walang
sir,
loop. Okay.
let me just share this with you. Although ang audience naman natin mga may edad na, no. The more na yung loop mo, sir, ay the more na yung Y mo or yung G mo or yung J mo, we call that lower loop. The more na maliit, the more na malaki, the more na may tendency mataas yung sexual impulses or sexual tendencies. Yeah, like the more na mababa rin. Pero when we say sexual impulses, we're not just talking about sex per se. We're talking about energy.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just like libido of Freud, when we say libido, it doesn't necessarily refer to sex. It's alone. Libido, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is the word antisocial here. I don't want to make use of this, but for the sake of presenting pangalan ito, yung mga ginamit ni Mr. Bart, bakit? Ito yung ginagamit ko. So antisocial here, it's not the antisocial personality disorder. Antisocial here meaning the more na hindi ka interesado makipag-interact with other people. Shown when the lower loop of the YGF and sometimes J's are retraced completely, like as if walang loop na makita. The antisocial person does not trust anyone and rarely lets people get close enough to really know him. Okay, some people whose handwriting is like this, pwede ring silang, they would appear to be friendly, pero sa totoo lang, they don't trust people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of
Bakit?
some...
Bakit? Bakit, sir? Because he fears getting hurt emotionally.
Okay. So, takot siya doon.
This is a roadblock. Yeah, this is a
Ah.
roadblock to intimacy, especially those people who are afraid of rejection. Like, kahit gusto niya yung babae or yung lalaki, ayaw niyang magsabi ng totoong feelings niya kasi he feels or she feels that he will just be rejected. Yeah. And look at this.
Hey, monkey!
Yan. Very stubborn person. I'm just kidding. So look at that, sir. Defiant.
Oh!
A large lowercase letter.
Yeah.
Yung K sir na masyadong alam mo yung kitang-kita siya na alam mo yung mas malaki siya compared sa ibang letters. Are
Okay.
you okay, bro? Am I being so noisy? Sorry about that. Oh, yeah. Okay, so a large lowercase letter, especially K, anywhere in the writing, this type buckle is often referred to as the go to hell. Yeah, the defined person resists authority and resents the people in charge. It is seen as rebellious, has a rebellious nature in young people, rule breaker. Yeah, just like what I was saying earlier, or just like what I said earlier, Sir Oped, when you see this writing sample, when you see this writing sample sa isang handwriting, mali. When you see this kind of letter or handwriting sa isang handwriting sample, you don't conclude right away na siya ganito na siya. So there has to be a consistency. Ayun. Okay. Next one is no, I don't like this word, but when we say dual personality, it means quite moody.
Okay, moody. Okay.
Yung slant kasi natin, yung slant ng handwriting natin, bro, refers to how we interact with other people or how we deal with ourselves. So kapag yung handwriting mo masyadong pakanan, masyado kang concerned about what other people say about you or masyado kang emotionally sensitive. Kapag pakaliwa naman, masyado ka naman sa sarili mo.
Okay.
Yeah. And then kapag kaya, kaliwa ka. You tend to be moody. I don't like to use this word. Please don't use the word dual personality. It's so obsolete. Okay, and the next one is this, yung pababa na slant.
Okay.
Na pababa na, ending letter.
Yeah. Okay.
Bawa, this one. Okay. So, fear of success.
Oh, ganun pala.
Ano bawa, bro, yung bawa, open. Tapos, yung ano mo is papaganyan. Open. Instead na tumaas siya, ibinaba mo siya. Let's say, open. You understand me?
Okay.
So, ayan. So, medyo may tendency kang fear of success, especially seen sa mga slant mo ng GY, yung mga bawa, boy. Tapos, yan.
Okay.
Pangit.
That happens.
Yeah. And then, ayan, ito naman, bro, look at the T-bar niya, masyadong pakanan. Yung T-bar niya, pakanan, halos wala na sa left. Yan. So, hot-tempered.
Oh.
Yeah, masyadong mainitin yung ulo. Yan. May tendency lang naman. Okay, and then, pagpakaliwa, mamaya malalaman natin. Tingnan mo, sir, to. May formation yung formation ng parang, alam mo, ito, sir.
Okay.
Parang may ano dito.
Parang
may claw. Parang may claw ng cat.
Okay.
Ayan. So, issues with opposite sex. If I may be more specific, it means, alam mo yung mga babae na, ayoko sa mga lalaki yung ganito eh. Like,
mga man-hater, ganun.
Or mga woman haters, ganyan. It could be because yung pagpapalak sa kanila or naranasan nila sa opposite sex. Yun. Okay, stringer hook in the middle of the zone letters. Middle of the zone letters, bro. If I may orient you about that, it's like this. So, sa paper natin, merong yan, upper, lower, and middle. So, dito yung mga upper loop, yung mga D, H, L, yung mga middle loop, mga A, E, C, yeah. And then yung mga lower loop, or lower case, Y, G, J, yeah. Okay, so, moving on. Okay, look at this. May small na loop. Di ba kanina yung malaking loop sa first letter? Ang capital letter.
Oh, so kayo na parang responsibility. Ito naman.
This one is jealousy. Instead of aiming for responsibilities, ano siya, parang lagi na lang si Jobs yung napopromote, lagi na lang si Jobs yung kikita, lagi na lang si Jobs yung magaling like that. Parang instead of trying his best na ma-promote siya or tumaas yung position niya sa buhay, ang gagawin niya is to put other people down. Yun. Jealousy. Hi, jealous friends. Okay. And then look at this, bro. Anong nakikita mo dito?
Well, naka-slant siya pa left.
Okay, aside from that, bro, yung handwriting niya is masyadong middle zone. Yeah. Makikita mo yung upper zone niya halos ang liit. Tapos yung lower zone niya, ito lang hindi masyadong halata.
Okay.
So kung makikita mo, masyadong emphasized yung middle zone.
Yeah. Okay, guess.
Okay. So it lives for the moment.
Oh.
Wait, nandito pa rin ba tayo sa unhelping or not helping traits? Lives for the moment. It could be a helping trait as well, like people na they don't actually care about the consequences of their behavior. Well, probably like they just want to relax and in a way feel the world or live for the moment. Pero ang pangit dito is, just like what I said, they don't care about the consequences of their actions, especially those na magpa-party sila the whole night, pero may test sila kinabukasan.
Uy, ako tapos ko na assignments ko bago tinapos ko kanina. Yung assignment ko para bukas.
Hindi ka naman masyadong focus sa middle zone.
Okay.
Ayun, sir. So look at this. Low self-esteem. That's what that is what I was saying earlier. So the more na mataas yung self-esteem, pero the more na sobrang tumaas na lumampas na siya sa reality, it's an indication of delusion.
Okay.
So this one, yeah. And then, this is my favorite loop, sir. See? Nag-cross yung dalawa. Nag-cross sa letter O mo or A, may nag-cross na dalawang loop. It's a lying loop. And ang dami kong nakitang ganyan, Sir Obed, lalo na sa mga nakita yun, sir. Lalo na sa mga lawyers. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, grabe. Hindi pa naman ako lawyer. So din siya.
Ayun, sir. Now, in a way, they need it kasi if they are not good liars, they can...
Grabe naman, sakit naman.
Oh, yes. No, not necessarily lie, bro, but they need to...
Binabalance ko lang. Kasi we're trying to reform din naman the legal profession. Sige.
Yeah. So, bro, if your O, or if one's O is consistently written this way, yeah, may tendency siya maging mahilig magsinungaling and he can easily manipulate people through lies. Yun. So, next is this one. Wait lang. Ayan, nanonood yung nanay ko.
Yay!
Okay, so... yeah, sila Ma'am Amor. Okay. This one, bro, nakikita mo to? Okay. Sorry. Lower loop that are incomplete. Alam mo yung halos hindi na niya... Usually, nakikita natin to sa mga print materials. Pero yung halos ginanyan niya lang, wala man lang ganun. Let's say I asked you to write it in cursive, pero still, ganyan pa rin lahat ng way mo na, boy. Tapos bigla mong ginanon. Alam mo ibig ko sabihin? Boy. Tapos bigla mong, Ginanon. So instead of giving some looks.
Yeah.
Okay, so physical frustration. Maybe may gusto siyang baguhin sa katawan niya, or hindi siya magkaanak, or masyado siyang sakitin, or masyado siyang payat, masyado siyang mataba. Ayun. And then this one is, eto na yung to the left. To the left.
Okay.
Kanina to the
All
right.
right.
Procrastination, bro. Yeah, procrastination. And sir, paki-explain nga yung procrastination sa ibang tao. Baka may mga ibang estudyante tayo na bago sa kanila yung term.
Okay, so yung procrastination, ito nga, so they will put off until tomorrow. Parang manyana habit, parang mamaya na lang. Ganun yung isip nila.
Yeah.
So ako, di ako nag-ganun na, tinapos ko yung exam, yung assignments ko for tomorrow, kanina bago ako nag-live, so tinapos ko yung responsibilities ko. Ako, active ako sa social media, pero tinatapos ko yung trabaho ko.
You definitely are not like that.
Yeah.
Kasi sir, ang aga mo nga natapos ng college mo tsaka MA.
Yeah. So yung mga procrastinators, ito ngayon parang may biro dyan eh. Ewan ko kung nakalimutan ko sinasabi sa Mark Twain yata. Kung hindi naman siya ba somebody else. Don't put off until tomorrow what you can put off until the other day.
Yeah. Anyway, so next one is, this one sir. Kanina yung pa-concave, like this. Ito naman sir yung kabaliktaran niya. Pero sir, hindi eh. Ang tinitingnan dito sir yung masyadong, sorry mali ako.
Okay.
Yung masyadong pointed to.
Okay. Pointed yung dulo.
Okay sir. And at the same time sir, sometimes may mga taong bumabalik yung nila, 30.
Okay.
Yung T-bar nila, bumabalik ng ganun. Okay, so let's see. Yan, sir. Sarcasm.
Okay.
Kapag sir masyadong matalin to, the more na sarcastic sila sa ibang tao. Kapag masyadong matalin yung kaliwa naman sir, masyado sila sarcastic sa sarili nila, or self-sarcasm. Yeah, a sharp-pointed T-bar. Are you still awake, sir? Mabilis na lang to.
Yes. And I'm interested.
Okay, sir. Sir, yung mga retrace E's. Look at this, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. The more na yung E mo, sir, the more na malaki, the more na you are willing to listen, you are a good listener. The more na yung E mo, sir, lumiliit yung loop niya, the more na you are not a good listener.
Oh.
Yeah. Selective listener, actually. Like, okay, but you are not actually listening to it. Or to it. And then, yeah. And then, sir, this one. I told you, naka-left siya, tapos sir, yung sharpness niya is masyadong nasa left. Self-critical. Kanina is sarcasm sa ibang tao, ito naman self-critical. Ang pangit ko kasi kaya hindi ako nasagot eh. Kaya ako hindi sinagot eh. Ayun. Pangit ko kasi kaya ayaw ng tao.
Mga ganung attitude.
Yeah. Ayun. And then, we have, eto sir, nakikita mo yung nut niya masyadong pakanan. Masyadong kaliwa. Nasa kaliwa yung O niya. Okay, so self-deceit.
Okay, ano yung self-deceit?
I think gustong-gusto ako ni Obed. Kahit hindi
yung mga ganun, okay. Yung mga ganun,
Yeah, I think ako pinakamatalino sa klase.
Yung parang di ba may nahusig ngayon, di ba? Ako na yata ang ganun.
Yeah. Okay, so for the sake of those na kadarating lang, pwede rin, inner loops on the left side of the circle letters, this person is deceiving himself about something that is happening to him at the moment. This person may not be consciously aware of the things in his life that he is refusing to face.
Okay.
I think mahal na mahal ako ng asawa ko, pero napipil niya na niloloko siya. Self-deceit. And then, look at this, sir. Sinabi ko yun sa'yo kanina, sir, the more na lumalaki yung loop. So, sensitive to criticism.
Yun yung downside niya. Kanina di ba parang mataas yung tingin sa sarili, di ba? Parang gano'n siya kanina.
Yeah. Sensitive to criticism, sir, kasi mataas masyado yung tingin niya sa sarili niya. So, when other people criticize him, ang tingin niya is, they are just being jealous. Masyado
Ah.
silang mali. Yun.
Mm.
So, I would just like to say hi to those who are watching. Ayan, si Tito ko sa Bulacan.
Yay, hello
Tita
po.
Ose. Yeah, and then, yung mga dating estudyante, si Ramila, Ramayla, Julius, at saka Jamil. Okay, and then this one, bro, yan, maliit yung, meron siyang loop pero maliit siya. Tapos, pababa. Okay, so let's see. Socially selective.
Okay.
Socially selective. I think you are quite socially selective, Sir Orbit.
Oh.
So, long, narrow loops, usually in the Y or G. Okay. Low, narrow loop. Kapag walang loop talaga, sir, yung retraced siya. Nakita mo, sir, di ba? Ibig sabihin, no, they don't like to deal with other people at all. Sir, nakikita mo yung letter D na to na masyadong, letter D or T na masyadong open dito sa baba.
Okay, yan.
Yeah, stubborn.
Okay.
Yeah, so stubborn, matigas ang ulo. I think most of my D's, sir, most of my D's and T's are like this.
Okay.
I have to admit that I am really a stubborn person. Yeah. Okay, so sir, dito na tayo, mabilis lang to, both helping and not helping traits. If there are helping and not helping, there are some characteristics that could be considered on the either side, okay? Or on both sides, rather. Okay, so this one, sir, argumentative. Oh, aggressive, sorry. Aggressive, not to the point of, sir. Aggressive na, yung sinasabi ko kanina, sir, you could be aggressive because you want to finish certain things, you want to be able to finish the task on time or ahead of time. Pero itong aggressive din na sinasabi natin is, kung aggressive ka tas guidance counselor ka, I don't think nasa tamang profession ka.
Okay.
Di ba? Yan. Or how about sir, kung teacher ka, is it a good trait if you're a teacher tas aggressive ka?
I
Of
don't
course
think
not.
so.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. This is quite close to argumentative. Ayan. So, sir, kung aggressive ka, let's combine that, sir. Kung aggressive ka tapos argumentative ka, you see the combination.
Oo.
So that's no longer positive.
Yeah.
But being argumentative, sir, doesn't necessarily mean negative at all.
Okay.
Sometimes, just like lawyers, you need to be argumentative.
Kasi matatalo kami sa kaso kapag hindi namin I mean, kung naging lawyer ako, matatalo sa kaso pag hindi kami mag-argue.
Yes, exactly. And then this one, sir, look at that, sir. The more na close ang O. Close ang O at wala siyang loop, sir, na pakanan or pakaliwa. So blunt or frank. Okay, so actually the word blunt here hindi siya dapat gamitin. It should have been frank. Yeah. Are you a frank person, sir? I think.
Well, ewan ko. I mean, ako naman I-address naman eh.
Okay, sir. Look at this, sir. No, makikita mo yung handwriting, sir, na masyadong ganyan.
May nakita.
Yung ibang handwriting, sir, ganyan. Alam mo yung mabilog, yung sa kanya is ganon. Okay.
May sinunod na ganyan.
Comprehensive thinker.
Oh, okay, sige.
So may I know who that senator is, sir?
Na.
Well, he is a comprehensive thinker, bro.
Well, si Juan Ponce Enrile.
Yeah, he is really a comprehensive thinker. That's maybe he is a very argumentative person. Try to analyze his handwriting, sir.
Okay.
He is a public image, sir, so there is nothing wrong if we make mention of his name, right?
Okay.
Okay, so another one is this. Oh, if there is a handwriting like that, yung masyadong patusok, ito naman, sir, masyadong mabilog. So cumulative naman.
Okay, anong cumulative?
Okay, cumulative thinker, sir, like like when someone is asked to decide or to make a decision, tatamihan niya muna ng mga evidence or proof or maghahanap muna siya ng ibang opinions na ibang tao. Like, yeah, they may take longer to learn, but they will remember.
Okay.
Okay. Break?
Yeah. I mean, ano,
Di
Di actually
So, may
tuloy-tuloy ito.
okay. Akala ko may kumakausap sa'yo, sir. Okay,
Okay.
sir. So, yung comprehensive thinker, sir, when they want to decide on something, when they want something, they just say it. And they don't even need they might need other people's opinions, pero hindi sila magde-depend on that.
Okay.
Hindi sila magde-depend on that. Unlike cumulative thinkers, ay, ganun ba? Feeling ko kasi ang pangit nito eh. Ayan. How about you? Anong tingin mo like that? Yung mga comprehensive thinkers, sir, they know exactly what to do. Ayun. And medyo ang downside doon, sir, mabilis sila mag-decision. Yung stroke nito, sir, nakikita mo pataas.
Yeah.
Okay. So, desire for attention. So, nakikita mo yung handwriting ni Erap, masyadong malalaki. At saka masyadong mga...
Parang may... Sige. I forgot. Parang hindi... May ganyang part. Erap. Nung nag-autograph ako sa kanya.
Sir, the more na malalaki yung sulat ng tao, the more na mas mataas yung desire niya for seeking attention.
Okay.
The more na maliliit, the more na mas ayaw niya maging prominent.
Okay.
Ayun. And then, look at this, sir. Nakikita mo yung parang Greek formation. Yeah. So, desire for culture.
Oh!
Yeah, ito yung mga tao na they are sensitive to other people's culture. They consider individuals' differences.
IS pala to.
Yeah. And then, look at this, sir.
Yeah.
Directedness. So, beginning vertical stroke on the lower thickness that go down and curve to the right. No beginning stroke.
Okay.
Sir, no beginning stroke like this, sir.
Okay.
Bawa, sir, yung T, di ba usually may beginning stroke na ganyan?
Ganun. Ayan talagang wala.
Ito, yeah.
Okay.
So, it's directedness.
Okay.
This person wants people to stop beating around the bush and get to the point. Does not like to be slowed down. Talaga? Okay. So, anong gusto mong sabihin? Yeah, ganun. Okay, and then, this one, sir. Ito yung pababa naman.
Parang Chinese characters,
Yes. No, sir. Pababa yung bar.
Pwede. May mga similar Chinese characters lang. But okay lang, go.
Really? Halimbawa, sir, ito. Yan.
Okay. Parang ano yan?
Yeah. So, ganyan ba ang team mo, sir?
Actually, I don't remember my own handwriting.
The dominant person tends to be in control and likes it. A blunt ending signifies dominant. Blunt ending signifies dominant. He can take charge without angering those around him. Yeah. It could be good, it could be bad. It depends on the situation, sir.
Okay.
And then emotionally responsive. This one.
Okay.
The hard rightward slant reveals the hard-ruled, moody, impulsive. I told you about, sir. The more right slanted handwriting is. Is this my right? Or this is my right, but on camera, I think this is supposed to be the right. Okay. The more po napakanan yung sulat ng isang tao, the more na emotionally responsive siya. Pero the more na sobrang napakanan siya, masyado na siyang sensitive. At pag naging pababa na yung sulat niya, it's an indication of depression and it's not a good handwriting anymore like that. Yung pinalahig naman ng sulat. Ayun. And then, sir, mabilis na to. Sorry.
Okay,
yung left part.
Buti nga substantial yung discussion eh.
Emotionally withdrawn.
Oh.
The more na masyadong pakaliwa yung handwriting ng isang tao, the more na he doesn't actually give a damn. You know what I mean? Sorry for the word. And this is because he wants to protect his ego and protect his emotion. Hindi siya masyadong, ayun. And then, fluidity of thought. Nakikita mo, sir, yung letter F na biglang ganyan.
Okay.
Instead, yung F kasi pag ganun, di ba? Ito, sir, pinalitad niya. Yeah, or may makikita ka number 8.
Oh, that's 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Ay,
Or
my,
dito
my,
sa
my
lower.
J is like this. J ba to?
Good.
Pangatlo.
Nasa, sir?
Pangatlo from the... Yeah,
This one? I'm not sure if it is J, but probably. Sir, basta sir, yung ano mo, yung loop mo dito sa middle and lower zone is, look at this, sir, a figure 8 shape anywhere in the writing. So this
Okay.
one is considered 8, sir, like an incomplete 8. So fluidity of thought, sir, maganda to, sir. Like kahit
Yeah.
bigla tayo magpalit ng topic talaga, Pinoy na Pinoy yung accent. Pag bigla tayo nagpalit, sir, ng topic, wala kang problema doon. Hindi kayo, ano yung sinasabi mo? Ba't yung nag-iba? Like that. So, fluidity of thought. Okay, signifies the ability to follow the changed thoughts smoothly. Often a good conversationalist, speaker, writer, or a radio host. Okay, maybe, sir, this lethargy of yours signifies you being with that.
Okay.
Okay, and then this one, sir, masyadong need for physical activity. This is what I was saying earlier. The more na mas mabilog, sir, yung loop mo. Okay, shown by average to large loops in the lowercase t.
Okay.
Average to large loops. The larger the loop, the stronger the desire is for more physical activity. Ito yung mga taong they easily get bored.
Okay.
They want to move. They want to go around. They don't want to sit still. Yun. And then, look at this, sir. Ano impression mo dyan?
Well, parang ano siya, parang
Academic.
academic.
But look at that. It looks so Aussie, right?
Yeah.
Parang may line. Okay, perfectionist.
Okay.
Gusto ko mag-hi kay Ma'am normally sa Dr.
Hello
Norms.
po, hello po, Dr. Norms.
To acquire knowledge, sorry. Okay, so revealed by straight and even baseline that you could draw a straight line underneath. Yeah. Okay, and then look at that, sir. Yung letter O na masyadong pakanan. Look, wala siyang loop sa kaliwa, sir. Masyadong pakanan.
Okay.
Secretive. The more na secretive siya.
Okay. Okay, so, okay.
Sir, kapag ang O mo, I think most of my O's, ganito siya. Ayan, ganyan. So, meaning, I'm a little bit secretive, pero kapag malaki yung O mo, sir, the more na you are restrained sa gusto mong ipakita sa mga tao.
Okay.
Yan. Okay, sir. So, fast track tayo.
Sure. May buti nga substantial eh. May ganito pala.
Thank you.
Akala ko simple-simple ano lang na
Hello.
discussion.
Hi, Junel. Okay, so ito naman, sir, yung M na pataas. Kanina yung M na pababa. Okay, so look at this, self-conscious.
Okay. So talagang ano siya, parang gusto niyang, okay, I mean, gusto niyang, he looks good or maayos.
Yeah.
Ganun.
Okay, and then, people don't necessarily have to memorize all these. If you have questions about your handwriting, just PM me. Ayun. So, oh my God, I don't like to use this word, sexual imagination. But
These are not your words naman eh. Ginamit naman niya nung
this is
quote mo.
si Mr. Bart Bucket. Okay, sexual imagination, bro. Actually, bro, when we say sexual imagination, we don't necessarily talk about sex per se. We talked about libido, like physical energy, like your energy to, alam mo yun, to use your, pangalan nito, your energy to deal with other people, with your tasks, like that. So sexual imagination, this one, look at that. The bigger the loop is, the lower loop. We're particularly talking to the lower loop, okay? We're particularly talking about the lower loop, rather. Okay, so this one, sir, is pababa naman at mabilog. Strong sex drive.
Okay.
Again, oh my God.
And that's your words. Somebody else put a label in this na kaya mo ginagamit yan.
But sir, look at this. This person will get bored easily and needs variety in life. It's like that. It's not just about sex.
Okay.
The physical drives are strong and deep, providing lots of energy and imagination in the physical realm. Okay? And then, sir, just like what I was saying, this does not necessarily mean negative.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? It could be a positive thing.
Mm.
Okay, look at this, sir. The more na malaki yung
Space,
opening, sir. Okay, the
Oh,
more na
talkative
talkative siya.
siya.
Yung letter A niya, sir, naging U na. Yung letter O niya, naging U. It's like that. Okay. And then, yeah, I think we are done.
Okay, so ano ba, di ba may company ka na that does graphology?
Yeah, we call that Handwriting Master Analyst of the Philippines Incorporated, sir. But unfortunately, we are not active anymore kasi nasa Saudi Arabia ako. And at the same time, sir, wala akong masyadong na-train pa ng mga prospects or possible na psychology majors para. Alam mo, sir, anyone naman can be a graphologist kahit na ikaw, sir, na hindi majors, kahit IT majors o kung ano pa man yung major nila. Pero, sir, what makes it actually better for me, it's just my own perspective, sir. Na psychology major ka is you understand how to properly explain it and you can actually relate it to psychological terms.
Okay, yeah.
Like the word aggressive or aggression, it doesn't necessarily have, I mean, you don't necessarily have to see it negative, right?
Yeah.
It could be considered positive depending on the nature of work that you have. That police officers should be aggressive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ayun. So
Ayun, actually, this was a very substantial discussion. Actually, ang gusto ko malaman kay Sir Japs what he saw dun sa writing. But okay, I think naman yan, after na lang ng end ng live, siguro, may time ba ba Sir Japs after this?
yeah, I still have.
Okay, so yun, usap tayo. Gusto ko nang maging kakwentuhan sa si Sir Japs eh. So, ayun, actually, very substantial yung sinabi ni Sir Japs. So, dun sa mga kaka-watch lang. Sige, pwede naman i-replay ito after ng live. So, pwede nyo mabalikan. So, actually, it's a full lecture. Actually, ako kasi baka, I might be hired for a teaching position in the future, maybe next week or, sometime in the future. So, baka mamaya ipapanood ko sa mga magiging students ko in the future. And I think, parang, this is actually, this live session is not just for information. And it's not about judging people or condemning them. But for us to, parang try to see the value of what we can do with handwriting of people. Sa mga law students, and eventually sa mga practitioners sa legal field, important yung handwriting kasi minsan, malalaman nga natin kung sino yung culprit, more likely ito yung gumawa nito, more likely hindi, yung mga ganun. So, yung ganun, yung may value na ganun. And it doesn't, ano naman yan? Like, sa law naman, for example, kapag sa criminal offenses, it's still proof beyond reasonable doubt the degree of evidence needed. So this one is just circumstantial. So and circumstantial evidence piled up together, piling them up. So it can show, and even sa civil cases naman preponderance of evidence. But anyway, these are legal technicalities. But this is very substantial, and I think maraming may mga common friends tayo na nanonood. And medyo note ko lang, Sir Japs. Di ba kanina live ako, alam ko naman na yung topic ko kanina bago kita kausapin, medyo very deep and hindi naman lahat siguro, I'm very aware, hindi naman lahat nakaka-appreciate. Kaya, even if, kaya di ba lawyer ko usap ko, medyo sikat na lawyer sa country niya, mas marami ng views sa live natin ngayon. So, mas maraming, at least sa network natin. Siguro kasi sa network natin, mas kayo kilala. Marami tayong common friends. So, yun yung explanation doon. And, pero yun, sana yung mga nanonood ngayon, i-take na yung opportunity. You can watch yung live video before this. It's a Malaysian human rights lawyer. So anyway, Sir Japs, thank you so much for giving this, for this.
Bro, may papakita lang ako na
Sige.
Look at this, bro. Actually, maganda rin tong topic na to in the future kung gusto mo pa rin akong i-invite sa mga live sessions mo. Alam mo yung, ito naman is signature analysis. This is also fun kasi yung signatures lang ang focus.
Okay, sige.
So,
We'll do this in the future.
So, I mean, papakita ko lang sa yung mga signatures of some prominent people may mga samples dito. Yan. And then, kung ano yung ano na nakikita sa signature nila. Yeah. And then,
Okay, it's that would be a very interesting topic.
yeah. Next time, sir, hindi lang signature analysis, analyzing signatures of of known personalities.
So
Para may
ano
ano
tayo,
tayo,
parang
parang
celebrity
celebrity
chika
chika
din.
Yeah.
Ganun.
Ayun, sir.
Ayun, Sir Jobs, salamat po. Si Sir Jobs is a licensed graphologist, so he tries to understand people based on their handwriting. He's also, can I call you a psychologist?
Not yet, sir.
Not yet.
Sa Pilipinas hindi ako licensed psychologist.
But
Yes,
you're
you could call me a life coach.
Okay, he's a life coach, but he studied psychology, psychometrician. You pass.
Hindi, sir.
Hindi rin.
Ano ko, pangalan nito, ang psychometrician, hindi ko na, para sa akin, hindi ko siya kailangan kasi nasa master's
Okay.
degree level na ako.
But
So kung kukuha man ako ng board exam, sir, counseling, sir.
Okay.
Pero
Pero ano siya, counselor siya, tapos ano yan, honor student yan ng college. Isa yan sa mga, parang, and during my stay in UE, mas nauna lang siya umalis kayo sa akin kasi nga, he needed to earn bigger amount of loan. Ano siya, he handles more stress than me. Dami yung mga pinapagalitan sa dati. Mga bagay na ako naman, hindi ko kaya gawin sa ngayon. At this point in my life, I can't do yung ganung stress. Ano ako ngayon medyo may mga iba akong i-explore. So, and you know, and he is very good sa job. Di ko alam kung how he handles his students sa Saudi, pero ano naman, ano yan, kapag kailangan maging masaya, one time nga sa, nagalit yata si Sir Jobs natin, hindi ako sumasama sa sayaw, so pinapsayaw na kami. So yung gano'n. So, pero di pa, ewan ko kung napasayaw yata ng konti, pero eventually ay umalis din ako. But anyway, sige, salamat Sir Jobs, so pwedeng i-replay ito. Meron ka ba mga ibang mga good parting words before I end the live?
Yun lang. So, gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo na masaya ako na nagtatrabaho sa Pilipinas dati. And yung mga galit ko naman noon sa mga senior high school, itas na totoong buhay yun. No, totoo yung mga pinapagalitan ko noon. Hindi totoo yun. Kumbaga, pinapagalitan ko sila dahil sa ginawa nila, hindi dahil sa mismong ayaw ko sa kanila. And most of my senior high school students know me for being a caring person. Ang dami-dami kong inaalaga ang mga bata para matulungan sila sa kanilang emotional burdens. Yun. And yun. So, thank you so much, sir. And I appreciate you, sir. Medyo mas bata ka sa akin, sir, pero nakikita kita very professional. And yun, matalino. Sabi ko sa'yo lagi, matalino ka.
Ayun, salamat po.
Ayan, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And have a good day.
Okay. Don't end the Zoom. I'll just stop that.
Okay.